Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the guy from Asia, and today we're taking a look at the new paint to permanent camo or camos to paint to permanent camo system that they have introduced into World Warships Legends. Well, first of all, I only probably recommend this on ships that you play all the time or ships that you know it's going to be worthwhile on. We'll go through the values as we get to them. But here you can see that I'm doing it to my Edinburgh. The first thing to note is obviously you have to go down to the camouflage bar, and what you'll see is down the bottom that you can convert a single camo into a paint by pressing square, or you can convert a number of camos into a grade of permanent camouflage by pressing and holding square. Now there's two types of camos. There's basically what I'm calling your type 1, your type 2, and your type 3 consumer camos, and then there's your type 4 slash other. Now the type 4s convert to about 7 paint per camo, whereas the types 1, 2, and 3 or equivalent convert to about 3 paint. So here we're taking a look at the new Italian camouflage that has been made available, looking at the Edinburgh, making sure that I like the look of it before I do any kind of conversions. So the first thing you'll have to do is convert some consumable camos into a grade 1 permanent camouflage. This will take you 25 of type 1, 2 or 3 or equivalent camouflages, or 12 type 4 equivalent. So here it's equivalent to a type 4, so we convert 12 over. Now you have to go up to the actual permanent camouflage, and this is where you then convert paint into upgrading that camouflage. So to obviously get to grade 2, it's going to take you 150 paint. To get to grade 3, it's going to take 250 paint. And to get to grade 4, it's going to take you 350 paint. So all in all, each step obviously varies. So for step 1, you're looking at going from you're needing 22 of type 4 or equivalent camos, or 50 type 1, 2 or 3 or equivalent camos. To get from grade 2 to grade 3, you're looking at having to use 36 type 4s or 84 type 1, 2 or 3. And to get from grade 3 to grade 4, it looks like you're going to need to use about 50 type 4 or 117 type 1, 2 or 3. So all in all, obviously just splitting it off into type 4 or equivalent versus type 1, 2 or 3 or equivalent, you will need 120 type 4 camos, and that's if you obviously choose a type 4 camo at the start. So obviously the actual number you will get will probably vary between, depending on which camos you convert and which camo you want to go for at the end of the day. So your option is basically either 120 type 4, going all the way up to 276 type 1, 2 and 3 camos. So that is quite a considerable amount of camos. So you almost got to try and consider that in your mind, that if you're going to be converting these camos to a permanent camo for that ship, will you play it at least 120 times, possibly 276 times? That's the big kind of question you need to ask yourself. So whether that's worthwhile is always going to be a decision that you're going to have to make on a case-by-case basis. But hopefully that shows and explains and also quantifies some of the things in regards to the paint system and the permanent camouflage. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe, or even check out some of our other content before doing so. And if you are already a subscriber, I'd like to say thank you very much for your support, contributions, comments and submissions. Until next time, I'm the guy from Asia, and back to the port.